I have a really problematic nervous system. And I know that I will have this thing going on because of what I eat during the day and all that stuff. So I found myself in this brink of an iceberg. Like something is actually going on under, but I also know that it's not that big of a deal because we know how to deal with it. But also, like, we are capable to, like, somewhat counterattack it and counterattack mentally. So it's not really a big problem. But sometimes, even if we know that, it's not like whenever we have this problem, the symptom is going to be different. It will be the same. Like I will still experience that moment of this is anxiety. I'm feeling anxious. I have a difficulty to breathe. I have um, a really chaotic mind and all that stuff. And my mechanics, meaning my action, my movement, it's unnatural. It feels like I'm robotic. It feels like I'm in a chaos, even though I'm not. Then I take too long to get things done. It's part of the experience. If you choose to experience, if you know that you're about to get into something really terrible and it happened in your reality, there's a there's a name to this. It's choice. You choose to actually experience this because you already see it coming and you just let it happen. And I know that. And now I'm here with all this chaos that I used to experience, but also with all of the things, with all of the solution that I have found. So I'm excitingly chaotic. That's the word. And the hardest part of this experience is actually the chatter. The chatter that I have in my mind that is just so negative, that is so complex, sounds like complex, but I know where it comes from and all that stuff. So it's just there. Like if you draw a line, it's like this. It's all over the place. It's not like a freaking straight one line after the other. It's like all over the place. And I'm like, we know what this is. Not like we can handle it. Not like we can like make it over like in a second like that. But it's just here. And we see it and it is painful, it is rough, it is numbing to experience. And I always remind myself, whenever I'm in this situation, there is one rule that I will never break, which is never trust this version of yourself. If you know that you are in this chaos that you choose to experience, that you know it's coming, you cannot fall into the victimhood. You cannot fall into that state. You cannot fall into the fighter mode. And you just like here and there, two places at the same time. You know that you can be steady, calm, peaceful, loving. You can also be chaotic, nervous, angry, anxious, and all that stuff. So you are in these two places. And there is a bandwidth that sometimes people have that they cannot override the situation, then they eventually fall into the victimhood mentality. It's okay if that's still your default, but my default is already different. I know I can hold two spaces at the same time. And the only thing that I can come up with when I can neither fix the situation right away or literally like block it or just like jump into the victim in itself, I always said to myself, be kind to yourself. This is not the time for you to fight. This is not the time for you to flight, because that has never been the choice at all, ever again. Now you are in this situation and you can't escape. So what you do, be kind to yourself, experience the shit as it goes until it's over, until you can tap into that reality where everything is effortless, everything is loving, is unconditional love and trust and all that stuff. In the sense of peaceful harmony, coherence, until you can tap into that reality, be kind to yourself. Don't trust yourself, but be kind, knowing that this is one of the experience that you choose because of the action, because the decision that you have made in the past. And then you come into this space and you cannot blame anything else. So be kind to yourself. It's not fine. It's not great. It's not bad. But be kind to yourself. This is such a short one. I know that in the beginning. And when I schedule this live stream today at 11:30, I know that it will be short. But we got on it like right now. And I choose to do that. The biggest thing about inner work is eventually being aware of all the really terrible decision you have made. And eventually knowing that there's nothing else you want to actually have in this moment, because this is the choice that you have chosen. So my veil is failing, and I'm gonna end the live stream like at the 7 minutes. So thank you for watching. It's a short one. I hope you got something from this, and I'll see you tomorrow.